Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Slcmof, and I'm back again with another video, and in this one we're going to be breaking down in depth the Batman the Telltale Series trailer, or I guess premiere trailer. Now, do keep in mind, this is not necessarily a first episode trailer, it's not even a launch trailer, it is just a world premiere. With that being said, I'm still going to deduce that most, if not all, of the footage in here is from the first episode, and it kind of serves as a trailer for the first episode as well. So I don't know if we're going to get a launch trailer on launch day, on August 2nd. And I was taken aback by how soon we're getting it. I predicted August 9th, which is a week later. Of course, it's coming out on Tuesday. They always come out on Tuesday. And we're getting it very soon. So when they say before school starts, I mean, boy, do they really mean before school starts. Nobody's going to be in school by August 2nd. So we're just going to go through the trailer here. You can see M-rated violence, blood, and drug. Surprisingly, not language. I guess the language, I mean, of course, there's going to be curse words in it, but it may not warrant, an M rating. It may only warrant a T. And do keep in mind as well, Batman doesn't really swear. He hardly talks as Batman, and if he does, generally he's not gonna, say "fuck you," whatever. I'm fucking Batman, or something like that. He's a little more poetic. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the trailer here. I've got the sound on. You can hear it a little bit, not much. Of course, we're just gonna. I'm presuming you've seen the trailer. Just absolutely love that shot right there. So what we can see as well. Let me actually scoot back just a bit. I'm controlling the screen here. So, okay, that helicopter there. If you remember a little bit ago, we got information that there was going to be a fight with Catwoman. And in this fight, the way in which it plays out, depended upon which moves, where you go when you're fighting Catwoman, essentially, like, for example, if this fight goes and you go over this way or go up to the top of the rooftops, then the helicopter will see you. This is a Gotham City helicopter, or news chopper. This one may not be in particular, but it could be. And this news chopper is essentially going to change the way it reports the story, report it in the news the next day, and is going to change how they report Batman. So, his fight with Catwoman here. The Batcave looks awesome. That's an amazing shot there, and I love that shot right there. It's a glimpse. That is Scott Snyder Batman, like in the pure. Look at the. Oh, I can't even pause it if I try to. Oh my god. Tell me that is not Scott Snyder. I will put up a side-by-side in the breakdown. That is exactly Scott Snyder All-Star Batman coming in later this fall. So we're going to keep playing here. So this is, of course, it says the future home. Did you notice that? It said the future home of Thomas and Martha Wayne, which indicates to me... wait. Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital. Wait, what? Oh, I know what this is. I'm realizing things as I'm going. Okay, so in the party scene, there is a scene. Why does it keep shutting off? Why does it keep? I guess I got to keep the mouse moving. In the party scene, there is a scene in which essentially Bruce Wayne is talking to somebody, and he indicates that they are not doing Arkham Asylum, or they're renovating it, or improving it, or something of this effect. But what essentially is happening is that Arkham Asylum's gone. This is a new state-of-the-art mental health facility. And maybe this might actually the future home. So maybe is it like it's not Wayne Manor? I thought it was Wayne Manor at first, but in fact it is basically Telltale's version of the Batman universe with Arkham Asylum. This is basically Arkham Asylum here. So this is a mental hospital. It is a state of the art future mental hospital. So rather than just throwing these people in these cold cells, think Batman Arkham Asylum, right? That's the perfect kind of view of Arkham, or the 1989 graphic novel. And, overall, it's not a very great mental health institution. You're probably not going to recover from anything that you have been diagnosed with at Arkham Asylum, and this is something to change that. So I'm fairly certain that is what this is, because, of course, they owned Wayne Manor before they died, so this is not Wayne Manor. And also, it's way too big. I mean, Wayne Manor is a big place, but it's not as tall, so you can tell that this is indeed a mental health hospital. So this is, I believe, this is from the beginning of the game, and I love this imagery right here. You see in the background, re-elect Mayor Hill. What does that say? Gotham's honest son. Okay. And, this is the current mayor of Gotham. And of course, what you're going to see focused later on the trailer is the idea that Harvey Dent's coming in to shake up the system, as is Batman. Batman and Harvey Dent are kind of coming at it together, tangentially in a strange way. Batman on a more street level, but even then, Bruce Wayne, at the very end of the trailer, he says, time to go save the city, as he's putting his tie on, seemingly as though he had just picked the choice where, of course, you can attack a certain situation as either Batman or Bruce Wayne, and seemingly he chose to attack as Bruce Wayne, so he's going to go save the city, not behind the cape and cowl, but with a suit and tie, and that's really a remarkable kind of game design. And this imagery here is just phenomenal. And Mayor Hill, he's likely complicit in the wrongdoings of Falcone, of course. That's what Dent is running against. He's running against this. If it's not a collusion, if it's not a direct corruption, then certainly he's complacent. He is complicit in the wrongdoings of Falcone and other crime lords. Of course he is. And then I love the imagery here of Batman coming in right beside. I mean, just brilliant. Right behind Dent. It's the kind of face-off visual kind of aesthetic. I love that scene. That's probably my favorite segment in the trailer. You get the thugs behind them is Mayor Hill kind of representing the tyranny and the corruption of the institution of the establishment, and you see these newcomers, Dent and Batman kind of working together in a visual way, at least in that scene. I love it. So that's Harvey Dent right there. He's been lifting a little more weights than he has in other interpretations. Vicky Vale here. So Vicky Vale to me in this trailer gives me a Lois Lane of BVS kind of vibe. She's pressing the issue on every front. She's like, "What's the silver? Oh, there's an email. There's the silver. Where's the the bullet in the notebook?" This is kind of Lois Lane. She's pressing it, of course, or not Vicky Vale here, and of course she always does this. She's a damn reporter, but it seems as though, especially here. There's Falcone. I mean, he's an old white guy. I love that line. He says, I don't know if you can hear it through the mic. He says, I can give Dent the seat, or I could take it out from under him. Just the idea that the money controls the city. I mean, the money runs it. It is totally, the people that you see running the city don't actually run it. Mayor Hill that you see, he's the mayor. He doesn't run the city. Falcone does. And Penguin does if he's in the game. Those kind of characters are who truly controls the city, and that line really portrays it there. That's true, yeah. So I don't know what that is there, that dead guy. And I love that line. God, it's so good. That's the thing about it. I haven't tried yet. He's still being tested at this point. Who knows if he can actually make a difference in the city? Of course, he's done some things. I'm sure at this point he stopped petty crimes, and he's been Batman for probably roughly year 2. This is year 2 around the time that this game takes place. God damn, my nose is itchy. Sorry. But I don't get the impression that he's done anything significant. I don't get the impression that he's stopped Scarecrow from poisoning the entire city. This is his first real tribulation, his first real trial as Batman, and kind of defeating this corrupt nastiness of Falcone. And this shot right here, I wanted to make note of. Blink and you'll miss it, kind of thing. No, it's not. It's kind of long. Okay, so there's Selina there, and I noticed about this is that Batman is nowhere to be seen, and this shot, I don't know how this shot would exist. It almost seems as though you're playing as Catwoman here. It almost seems as though you're at the bottom and you choose to do something. So is there a possibility that you play as Catwoman, kind of in a nuanced way, kind of in a unique way, like it is in Arkham City, where it's not something that you'll do regularly, but it's a kind of a unique event when it happens, and it's very it's a breath of fresh air kind of thing. It's fun to do so. So I think it's a possibility that you could play as Catwoman for 2 or 3 minutes. Of course, the thing about it is the way in which her relationship with Batman is dependent upon how you act with her. You treat her in the initial fight, and also, whether you'll be enemies or friends or more than that, maybe. Who knows where the series can go? But I feel as though that's going to be quite malleable by the choices that you make. So that's one of the biggest plot points I think we're going to have a decent amount of control over. And that, to me, seems like a zip line. Oh, I forgot to point out this scene right here. Let's go back. You got to get it fast. Okay, so here's Catwoman. She's getting out her whip. She's ready to fight Batman. That's what I think. You can see right here, these steps lead up to the helipad, which we're about to see right here in the moment. This aesthetic is just great. Oh, God, it's so good. It is truly Gotham from the comics in a video game. So here's the helipad. We see Catwoman right here, and he's chasing her right here. We'll be able to see it. It's paused. I don't know where they are. I think they're right there. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This is a Gotham City News helicopter, and they're seeing Batman and Catwoman fight, whereas otherwise they would have not happened. So this is all dependent upon, the fact that this happened is dependent upon a certain choices or how you play out a certain QTE event in the combat. So the way in which you fight her changes the outcome of this, and that's truly remarkable and something we've never seen before in a Batman game at all. And yeah, so here's Batman on the helipad. The Gotham City News is seeing this, and in the news the next day, Batman's gonna wake up and he's gonna see in the paper that masked vigilante is putting people, whatever. I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna misconstrue something terrible about him. But something to keep. Oh, that's a cool shot. I don't know how I got this. Something to keep in mind as well is that Batman is friends with Jim Gordon. As far as we are aware, I won't go back to it because it's a 2-second clip, but he is talking with Jim Gordon. So we can presume, it's only fair to presume, that Jim Gordon is cognizant of the fact that Bruce Wayne is Batman and is likely even aiding him in his efforts. And this is the money shot of the trailer, in my personal opinion. I've actually said that like 5 times on Twitter, but this is amazing. The full moon, Wayne Tower in the background. And it's so good. And just Batman, he's looking over a city, and he's trying to take back from. And this is what I was talking about. Time to save the city. To me, this is like he's ready to go. This is Alfred, by the way. I didn't realize that at the beginning of the trailer it's Alfred talking. I don't know why I didn't come to that conclusion. Shit, I gotta do that. Okay. But to me, I think that this is the audio line that you get right after you choose to tackle a situation as Bruce Wayne as opposed to Batman, and maybe the same kind of situation will happen is like time to go save the city as he's putting the cowl on and he's walking out. So it will be kind of symmetric in that way. It's just dependent upon what you choose. So. I think my first, of course, it's going to depend on when I'm playing the game, but I have a feeling that I'm actually going to tackle the situation as Bruce Wayne, just because, of course, we've had our Batman games in our times, and this game is truly something different. It's truly a deeper dive into that character's psyche. And, of course, you can focus on the villains all you want, but at the core of any great Batman story, in my personal opinion, from the graphic novels or elsewhere, it focuses on the duality of his identity. And there's a line in here as well. I'm trying to remember it. Is this it? I think this is it right here. If not, I'll end it here. No, that's not it. Okay, so there was something about the duality of his identity that I think really encompasses the whole series, and of course I didn't need to. I don't know why I took a pause to do that, but it really reflects kind of the theme and the ideas behind the game. So really, I think a lot of this footage is not spoilery, and I'm glad to hear that. I mean, the combat stuff, we don't really get any specific details of what's going on. A lot of this we already know. I mean, we already know Falcone crashes the party as he does here. We already know that Falcone is trying to rig elections. We certainly get more context. Hopefully, I pointed out a few things to you relating to, like the Mayor Hill v. Harvey Dent situation and things like that. Oh, here. Where's the Arkham Asylum, imagery here? Not here. I think it's coming up right after this. Yes. Now, what they should have done, they should have put Polly's Diner right there. That would, and even then, I believe in Arkham Asylum there is a train overpass right over. Like this is taken right at it. And also this lighting, and it just kind of reminds me of The Wolf Among Us as well. So I think this is very The Wolf Among Us-esque, but more skyscrapers in the background. It's just so great. It is so. Love that Batmobile as well. So anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know if you are hyped for Batman the Telltale series premiering on August 2nd. Let me know what you thought about this breakdown. Did I point out anything new to you? Did I waste your time? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Slcmof, and we'll see you in the next one.